Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Jet, owner and founder of dogodds.com, where we make tutorials to help you producers get better at your craft, right? It's not even trying to say you're not good, you know what I'm saying? There's always room to improve, right? Striving for perfection, like Raekwon says, right? All right, so here you see I got a YouTube video with DJ Jazzy Jeff, who's known for DJing, but he is a pretty dope producer, all right? And he's been using Ableton for some time now. He's a living legend, you know what I'm saying? He's a legend that is still around with us today, you know what I'm saying? I remember being a child watching Jazzy Jeff cut up records in a movie called Beat Street. And I was watching that. Me and my brother was watching that because my brother's a DJ. Still a DJ today. Yeah, my brother is one of the best DJs in Montreal. I'm not even bragging. It's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we were watching DJ Jazzy Jeff on B Street cut up them records, and we were like, man, there's hype, there's hype, there's hype. There's mad inspiration for us as the youths, you know what I'm saying? For like DJing and stuff, because me, I used to DJ too, right? I was DJing, and then I picked up the mic, and then I picked up the DAWs. Like I touch a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying? Because the music is just in me like that, right? So here we got Jazzy Jeff. He's gonna let you know what he thinks about Ableton, all right? And I'm telling you, Ableton is the shit, yo. You can do so much with it easily, effortlessly, once you have the knowledge, all right? So let Jazzy Jeff talk his talk.
I am a gear fanatic. I love equipment. I love technology. And I'm somebody that I will try everything because I give it a fair assessment. You know, people say, oh, this is the best, this is the best, this is the best. And I've always been someone to use my own judgment. I've had people give me a lot of stuff. Like, oh man, we're going to give it to you because we know you're going to love it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. So when I find something I like, I get on the phone and I'll call everybody I know. Because I know, I just feel that there are a lot of manufacturers that don't look at guys like me and how we work.
Yep.
You know, a lot of times it's very, very off the radar, very, very technical. And I'm somebody that I know.
So, like he's saying, it's usually very technical. The DAWs, you know what I'm saying? You got to do a lot of like homework and stuff to find out exactly what you need to do to get the DAWs to do what you want it to do, right? So a lot of DAWs are like that. I mean, I've been using Reason for some time, and Reason is not the easiest thing to figure out when it comes to like adding effects and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Especially that ARP. It's like, what the, what? So Ableton, telling you, bro, you could be 10 years old and you'll figure that out in no time. You know what I'm saying? So let's let him continue.
I know 100 people just like me that make beats, that program, that make records, that I know, if I know you just don't understand what this does. And as soon as you do, you'll switch everything. I've had 10 people that came over that I showed, and after I showed, they were like, oh. It was the easiest thing in the world to set up because it automatically saw my interface. It automatically saw all of my VST and audio unit instruments. And it was like everything that I was used to working with was right there. And then it had its own instruments, its own, effects. And what I found is it got to a point that I was probably more creative than I've been in a really long time because I felt limitless. Makes all the rest.
Okay, did you hear what he said, right? He was the most creative in a long time because he felt limitless. Like what you're able to do, the sound design, I would kind of compare it to Cubase in a sense, where Cubase you could fine tune your sounds like immensely. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's great for mixing Cubase, right? So Ableton has presets and stuff for your sound design, help you out. You could like, you know what I'm saying, tweak the sounds as you make beats. If you're like me, you like to tweak a little bit as you're making the beat, you know what I'm saying, before you continue on to the next sound. Ableton can help you out with that easily. It's so painless, it's so easy. You don't even have to read a book sometimes. You just look, and once you figure out how to do one or two things, you can, like, your mind will be like, oh, okay, I get it now. Now you could just go and do all this and all that, a whole bunch of things. And you know what I'm saying? A whole plethora of ideas will start pouring out of your head because of your ability to use this DAW with ease. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot, like I was saying, it's a lot easier than Reason. I like Reason, don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not a guy who plays the keys, you know what I'm saying? At least not yet. I'm gonna learn that, right? But since I don't play the keys, the ARP is my best friend, right? And when I'm using Reason, that ARP, it doesn't really act like it's my friend, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's trying to make my day a pain, try to, you know what I'm saying? I can't figure that out. Like the ARP in Ableton, 5 seconds you can figure that out, man. It's like it's just obvious. When you look at it, you know exactly what you need to do to get what you want out of that ARP, especially for people like me who don't play the keys, right? So it's a lot easier to do what you want to do and get the sounds you want to get when you're working with Ableton. You know what I'm saying? If you're the type of beat maker that I am, you know what I'm saying? Ableton is what you want, trust me. You know what I'm saying? Ableton is what you want, man. So I'm gonna continue here with Jazzy Jeff. Let him continue on and show you some skills.
I felt like, you know, any idea I have, I can kind of do, because I know if this is something that I want to make fit, I can automatically make it fit. It took away the task of how to do it because I knew I could do it. What I figured out, and it blew me away, that I would take an audio file and just drag it into my top track, just drag the whole record, and how I said the pieces that I wanted, you know, I would figure out the pieces that I want, I would highlight them, and I would put a second track, and I would use the top track as my holding track, take my second track and just drag the pieces down and warp them how I want it. That way, okay, this is cool, and then I take this piece, and this is cool, this is piece, and then I can just arrange it how I want it. But what I did is I loaded up the sampler and started just swiping pieces that I want and just pulled it on top of the sampler. And I didn't realize that you could do that. So I just pulled the piece on top, and then I would, you know, set my key group of where I want it, and then pull another piece and set my key group. So it was almost like me chopping up my sampler, but I'm looking at what I want. Let me take this and pull this down, let me take this and pull this down. And I basically made a whole sampler and laid it out of all of the samples that I want. So not only can I warp it, but then I can chop it up and rearrange all of the pieces, you know, with the sampler. This is what I was telling you. I just grabbed the piece, and I realized that each piece that I grab, I can open it up and truncate it. So I don't have to grab the piece exactly how I want it.
This Jazzy Jeff showing you, he's kind of like me. He just figured something out on his own. It wasn't like Ableton told him to do what he did. What, you know what I'm saying? What he figured that out on his own, just based on his mind telling him, "Yo, do this." You know what I'm saying? Try this, even though nobody told you about it. Just try it. You know what I'm saying?
This is a program that, you know, if everyone knew what this did, this would probably be the main program that everyone would use.
So, I mean, this is a legend, DJ Jazzy Jeff. You know what I'm saying? He's been around for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Almost like since hip hop was born, he's been around. So, you hear what he said, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you another example of DJ Jazzy Jeff in a second. All right, we're back with DJ Jazzy Jeff. It's about, I don't know, 10 years later. He's in his check out the man's studio, man. He's in the studio making a beat. He's using Ableton. He used the Serato sampler for the sampling here, as you can see. Down here, it's DJ Jazzy Jeff, Serato Edition, Rhythm Roulette. I'm pretty sure Serato paid him for this because you can do this without Serato, right? But let's just check out his skills as he's using the Serato with Ableton to make some fire. All right, let's get it. All right, so here you have it. Jazzy Jeff showing you skills, easy skills. You know what I'm saying? Easy, painless. Made that beat in a couple of minutes. Obviously, it was edited and stuff, but it didn't look like it was hard work at all. You know what I'm saying? So this is Jazzy Jeff's DAW of choice. You know what I'm saying? Ableton. And if you're interested in Ableton or getting familiar with it or getting acquainted with Ableton, your boy Jet got a program, or should I say I got a course for you. So check in the description for the link to that course, you know what I'm saying, and get yourself some information about Ableton 10, you know what I'm saying? All right, it's Jet, owner, founder of doggods.com. Okay, later.